Sorry about that, I had to make a little bit of a cut because I am a little bit paranoid and there are sounds that are being made that I wasn't expecting. Anyways, here we go. We have the good old gargoyles that are out here. They're not that menacing anymore. You have the soul sours, which I still hate. Again, we're off of the desert, so that's fantastic. They can move a little bit better, but they were beating us in movement anyway. You have the Dark Madame, which you can do freeze level 2, which is a bit more powerful than Blaze 2, so it's a little bit better, or worse for us, better on their side. And I think, what was our attack? 43, so that's not too bad with the power stick there. And then we have the Orcs, which they're just a bit tankier than the Soul Sours and everything. So Soul Sours at 32 defense and 27 HP. Now we're at 30 HP with 37 defense, but they have less attack. So they're scary, but not too scary. And then you have the High Priest. The one with the shining ball here is actually the boss character in this map. They have Blast level 2, which, again, isn't really that concerning. It does have heal 3, so it's a very long-range heal. And, I mean, that's pretty much the big thing about him, is that he can take a couple of hits. He's a bit more powerful than your standard healers we've been going up against. Just a little bit more annoying. Alright, and we get to start off with our Bird Battler. Let's go here. Just go and well, say an all-out charge, but it's not a full all-out charge here. That Soul Sour is still going to be able to get somewhere. But we get to see some more battle sprites, and there's actually different music whether you're promoted or not. So let's see if you can actually hear the difference. But it's a bit more, well, heroic. I'm actually trying to bait the Soul Sour. As much as I hate being stunned, I can deal with that. I just need him to come up. There we go. Not the spot that I wanted, but it works. At least this battle is a little bit more open than before. Yeah, I need to get Jaha leveled up, because I need him to actually get his promotion fairly quick. Ooh, I thought it was just out of range here. Okay. But, that's okay. He's alive. Alive and well. We'll go ahead and have Rick over here since he can move a bit. Get to see him. Oh, yeah, about the same sprite as Chester, just a little bit of color difference. At least you don't get 5 billion centaurs like you did in Shining Force 1. Alright, let's go through and see what Deo does. For sorcerer spells, so they're all area of effect spells. There's a total of 4 of them. Deo's the first one, and they have 2 levels each, and they are very powerful, so you'll see this. And look cool, and he looks pretty good too. 22 points of damage. Now, it does a set amount of damage, which is like, or it's randomized, but it has a specific amount of damage that it'll end up doing, and it will do that over that entire area and get split amongst that, rather than, ooh, wow, you know what, that damage isn't that much. Yeah, now notice that Chester's actually pretty weak, so Luke would be fine over there. But in either case, because that damage gets spread out, you have to be careful where you're putting it. I mean, 11 damage each of those for 8 magic isn't really too bad if you have 2 enemies there, but you start getting 3 or 4, it becomes a hassle. And the later on spells, the more powerful it is, sometimes they'll get bigger areas too. That is actually detrimental. So but the big part of it is that those spells although they do a little bit reduced damage to bosses, that's still a huge amount of damage to those bosses. I mean, you're going to get up to 60-something points of damage on them. So that is significant and is very useful. So, having sorcerers around are awesome as long as they can survive. Kaizen can kind of survive right now. You will see one that we will get later does not survive by any means of the word. Also of note, Peter, well, look at this. You gotta look at his, see that is Phoenix looking. That's a cool looking model, not a cool looking portrait. But in either case, Peter loses his floating ability and turns into an actual flyer. So now he doesn't get any defense bonuses on the ground, but he does get to fly over obstacles, unlike what Peter was doing earlier. So I'd say it's an overall improvement. Bird Battlers are also awesome on their new sprites. It's not that much of a change, but it still looks pretty cool. I like my Bird Battlers. Everybody knows I love my Birdmen. Alright, I think, yeah, that thing is close enough for Jaha to attack. Get Jaha some levels, get Slade some levels. I really want to get everybody that I'm going to lose soon promotions, because I know I won't be seeing them for that long. Ooh. I mean, this is just too tempting to get me up in there. And Jaha can get to the front lines and survive, so it's a lot easier for his end. And there's the level. Awesome. That doesn't mean I have to go back to get some items, but that's okay. Jaha, just don't get stunned and we're good. Get Torton there. Come on, Slade. Stab, stab, stab. And I'm doing this just to show off some of their attack animations. Because, I mean, look at Geralt. And it's just funny, because I just imagine them dying by a hug from Geralt instead of... I know it's supposed to be him clawing them, but it just looks like a big ol' hug. Alright. But now that I've done that and shown off that a little bit, they're going to be the primary units used to weaken the enemy. They're going to retreat. So that way I can get other guys levels. Yep, and Bowser's starting to die in one hit, as expected. But that was a nice bait. Enemies do love to kill. How much movement does that Samsara have? It's not as much as I think. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Oh, wow. I could put him right here. I think he's safe. I know I should have checked beforehand, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so he's just gonna get hit by the spell. I do have to show off Bowie, though. There's no point in doing this without showing off Bowie. Look at that. Oh, no, it is white. I thought it was red. That's just his cape, then. But he looks awesome. He's really turned out to be a good hero. And, yeah. Just had to deal with the big defense on there, but that's okay. You know, I haven't seen the attack yet with Peter here, but we'll see it. Don't you worry. You'll get plenty of Peter. But this is one of the first times I'm actually promoting at this point in time, though. So that is something to take note of. It is a first. I am usually a proponent of waiting, especially in something like Fire Emblem or Shining Force 1. I was a real big proponent on waiting. But, you know, we'll take our chances in this one. Alright, Jaha. Show your moves. I know this isn't gonna kill, but... Ooh. We may need a little bit more help. I don't know how I'm gonna get more help. Or just risk losing some guys. Okay. No, Slade, you're gonna stay here. can just do that. It'll be fine. Okay, that's what I wanted. Freeze 2 is gonna... Well, it's not too bad. Still 11 damage to that whole area is pretty significant. Ooh, Rick is actually perfect for this. Even if Rick kills, he needs the experience too. So, that's good. Alright. Well played. It's gonna charge forward. I may also use the promoted guys to take out some of the soul sours and things like that further ahead. Oh, don't you dare. No! No! Come on! Ugh. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, it's just... I mean, Rick can get it, but I need Jaha to level up. I need him to not face soul sours, is what I need. Alright, Chester, let's see what you can do against the Dark Madame. Madame! 7 points. Well, at least you got to level 20. Yeah, you need better items. You really need better items. Same thing with Rick. This is fair. I mean, if May gets an extra level, it's fine. I really don't mind that. You know, it's fun. I should have just moved her up to the east. She's probably dead, considering this. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Good job there. And Peter, you know what? Peter deserves this. We need to see him in action. And he just does a whole tornado instead of shrieking at them now. Okay, it's no longer stunned. That's good. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to keep him alive. Alright, Slade, let's see what you can do here. Apparently miss. You know what? If he's got... It's worth it. It's worth it to try to get Jaha to get the kill. He needs the experience more than Rick does. Ooh, okay, I'll take it. They still do a good amount of damage, but I'll take it. Yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah! I love that diving attack. It's fantastic. It's not... I don't think it's as cool as the Shining Force 1 version, but, I mean... You have to admit, it's pretty cool. Alrighty. Ooh, and he dodged. Okay. Well then, they're just not accepting our love. No, I wanted you to go for Rick. Don't you dare. Okay, and so that was a demo there. Did that kill? I mean, Peter generally kills, but did you want to attack there? 20? I think they survive, actually. Yeah, they do. Good job. That's perfectly set up for somebody else. Cool. Yeah, I'll just go over here. We'll go here. Because I'm gonna leave that one up to Slade and just weaken this gargoyle. Because I don't think Slade's getting too much experience from the gargoyles anymore. Okay, I can move her out. Not totally safe, but... Well, that helps. She's doing 30 damage to it. Nice! And she's gonna get better. It's fantastic. I mean, they're probably gonna go for May. More than likely go for May. It's gonna be May. Alright. I hate to break it in the middle of a battle, that's why I haven't broken this up yet. So this one's probably going to be a little bit longer of an episode of mixing the two. Goodbye, May. Expected that, but you got to level 20, so that's what mattered in this battle. There's an orc down here, right? Yeah, he's way down there. But it's worthwhile for them to go through and bait that way. And have them all meet up. Okay, doesn't need any more weakening. I'm gonna keep him around for Sarah. As much as I would love to level up Kazan, I'm gonna let Slade take this one. Try to get him over to promotion. There we go. And how far away is he? Okay, he's very close. So basically needs an attack, and so I'm not too worried here. Once we start baiting those, once we have these two going after us, these guys are going to go after us. So I kind of want to wait this out. So what I'm actually going to do, because it's going to take a little bit more time, and we're going to go almost immediately into another battle after a little bit of promotion and just bringing our guys back up and buying a couple of items. I'm going to go through... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there. I am going to end it here, so... Last we left off, we were in the middle of a battle here. I can't get this thing straight because I, again, haven't done this in a little bit. Okay. I'm doing kind of a marathon going through because I just got really interested in playing this again. Not only am I going to be more consistent, I'm actually going to have the backup files to do so. Alright. We have a couple of guys that are getting ready to promote that I'm trying to get there. Slade being the primary one. Chester's already there. May is not May. Sarah's way behind. May is dead, but she's there in the levels. And Jaha. Jaha is the big one. So I'm going to have Jaha go through and kill off this orc and then bring the guys up north. So it's going to take just a little bit here. That's why I had the break here. And try to go after this orc high priest and maybe the gargoyle or soul sour or whatever else comes out after us. In the meantime, I'm just going to kind of form a wall here. I don't think they're going to come out towards us. Well, maybe that soul sour will, but we'll see. I mean, if there's less enemies over there, it actually makes it a little bit easier for Jaha. But I definitely want to get him promoted this time, because I'm going back and getting equipment anyway. I would rather not. Well, I could buy it ahead of time, but who wants to do that? These guys may also just be moving to move. Sometimes they do that. No, Jaha's actually pretty injured. Okay. I might want to bring Sarah down there for him. Kay's in here. Yeah, we're getting a lot of good promotions in here, and I think my opinion of promotions might change after this playthrough, because right now I'm actually liking what I'm doing. Way more than I ever thought that I would. Do you have any healing items? Can at least beef Jaha up a little bit here. The orc's not going to kill him because it doesn't do, unless it is a critical hit or a double attack. Always save for those, but they don't do as much damage as the soul sour. And well, you have a healing drop, and I could have just done that, but that's okay. There, now Jaha is ready to go, fit to fight. Also, Rick is level 19, so he's going to get some experience as well, and I'm just going to keep the focus on just trying to get some experience for guys so they can promote. It's just, you know what, it's so much better. I usually wait for a long time, and this time I'm just dealing with it. I guess it's the mood for right now. How far can Jaha move? I think he's a 5er, right? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he wouldn't even be able to hit over there. I have to make the guy come 2 spaces closer. Rick will move right here. He's got a little bit more defense than Chester at 28, but he'll survive. So there's 3 guys that I'm really working on. Okay, there you go. He's survivable. He can take those types of hits and be fine. So whenever we're going against weapons, or enemies with weapons, that's what we need to be focusing on. Or, not focusing on, but that's what he can go against. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to be able to heal anybody from there. Or she's not going to be able to heal anybody from there. I can just move Chester along just to get healed. Okay, yeah, they're inching closer. Slade does need a level, though, so Slade can take this on as needed. But they're just slowly creeping over. There we go. This way Sarah can just keep gaining experience. There we go. Another level, just a little bit more survivable. If I can get her up to level 20 in a Master Monk, she may be able to be saved here. No! No, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. And he's just not doing that much damage. And of course, May is dead because I was an idiot. So he can move here, he can attack there. I can put Slade there. Give Slade a little bit of backup so he can get some stuff done. Yeah, well, oh wow. Oh yeah, I forgot their defense is ridiculous. That's why he's not doing that much. So Chester down there might be a good idea. Just to keep chipping. Oh man. Should have moved Rick though. That way Jaha could have gone to the forest in the back. I mean, he made 1, 2. No, I think that's no. He should be fine. He should be fine. Yeah, and I can safely weaken this orc, or have him dodge. Oh, there we go. Because Slade isn't even going to be able to kill him in one hit. Yeah, that's the deadly part about these guys right now is just so ridiculously tanky. Now, I might even use Blast from Sarah. That's ridiculous. Yeah, we'll do this. He may go after Sarah, but I'm actually not too concerned about that because I think that Chester and Rick go beforehand. Yep, and there's a healing from the High Priest, just making that ridiculous. See, when there's not a constant counterattack and a focus on the enemy phase for your combat, let's take the comparison to Fire Emblem, because I've been playing that a lot, and so I want to talk about that a little bit. It does slow the game down a bit. However, you really are shifting that focus, and it makes the game a little bit more interesting. It makes each individual enemy tougher to fight, where you have to gang up, but it's not in the same sense. You're not waiting for your ultimate guy to be able to do something. This is just what you have to do against every single one of these enemies. You know if you're taking multiple on at a time that you're going to die. You have to be very cautious of that. And it's not the game being unfair either. It's not just like, oh, we're going to have this ridiculous difficulty for you to deal with. No, it's none of that. This is just how hard it is to kill these enemies. And it's, some of them can hurt you pretty bad. You don't usually die in one hit unless it's a main boss or a really strong enemy that has a lower defense. So they don't make it unfair. It takes a little bit longer to chip them down, so you feel like the battle actually goes on for longer. Don't kill. Thank you, Peter. Peter has a tendency to just murder things when you don't want him to. Okay, that guy's gonna start charging. So, is this worth it? Is it worth the blast? No. Not right now. Maybe later. Maybe. Let's keep Rick alive right now, because he will die in one hit. There we go. He's doing about 14 damage a hit. I mean, Jaha on that Orc could trade blows for a while too. That's kind of the point that I'm bringing up, is that it's not a quick, hey, in one turn you can expect to kill enemies. You really can't, and you can't expect them to kill you in one turn either, unless you are a very weak character that's not meant to be in battle, such as Sarah, at least at this point in time. Okay. Getting that one experience. Alright, I don't think Slade will kill with this, but he might. Yeah, he does. Okay, good. And that's perfect. 2 HP this time. That's good. He needs the HP. If there's any stat that he really needs, like, he'll get the attack. That HP is good. Ooh. See, that's why I heal. Okay. Good. Alright, now I can take out this High Priest and then probably retreat. So that way I save some stuff for the group to the south. Ooh, nice 2 attacks, Luke. There is one thing that I wish that the game brought on from Fire Emblem, is the use of some skills. That would be nice, to have something more visible for crits and dodging. That would be nice. I understand that it's a set value, but it's not explained, so that's something that I would really like for the game to do. And just a couple of minor things like that. You know, I'm gonna... No, because Shield... They've done enough damage for Jaha to do whatever he needs to do. Need to keep Rick alive here. You know, some minor things like that. And I think the later ones... Shining Force 3 might have answered some of that, or for like Shining Force CD and things. I do like having weapons that can cast some magic for your warrior types. That's always great. There you go, a critical hit for it. Good job there, Jaha. You didn't get a level, but you're getting close. Rick is not necessary close. Jaha is 1 experience point away. You know what? I think now is the time to retreat. Solely for the reason that I have a lot of, besides Kazin, I have a lot of high move characters, and I can kind of bring them back over here. And by the time that High Priest is chasing us, I might be able to meet up my forces. Alrighty. And you still have healing items. Good. In fact, I can even use the fairy power. Sarah might actually gain a couple of levels here, depending on what's going on. Use that fairy powder to bring up some stuff in, and actually trade her some healing items. That way she can constantly heal. Because there's still a fight to be had here. Sorry that this is taking a little bit longer, but especially in this type of run-through, I need to have certain characters promoted and powerful. Jaha being one of them. I want him to be a Baron, which that uses up the Warrior's Pride. That's his special promotion item, and the reason for that is it actually gives him some extra move over what his normal promotion, because there's always a cost benefit whenever you're doing that. Like Kazin, he loses all of his spells, so he only has 1 spell right now. And as a wizard, I think he might have like more defense or something like that. So the stats do change based on your promotions. The warrior turns into the gladiator, I think. Whoops. Try to do something impossible. Turns into the gladiator. Or the baron. The gladiator ends up being able to, or has more defense than the Baron. By the end, we're talking like a level 20 promoted character promoted at level 20. So a 20/20 character. About 10 defense, which is significant. But not that significant when you're comparing the amount of move, because I think he may gain 1 move and then an extra move with Baron. Or he only gains 1 extra move when he is a Baron. And then he has the ability to gain an extra move with a certain item that we can get later on in the game. And Jaha just becomes great as a Baron, especially with that, because you start fixing some of the issues that he has, which is his movement. He doesn't move very far, and you want him out on the front lines. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, because I don't normally have a use for this, I almost never use it. I may save up the item, and then just never use this type of thing. Hold on. I am going to check this out. I thought it did something different. I really need to look that up, because that probably was a stupid move. Did I just really mess that up? Oh, I did. In fact, I should have used that on somebody that was, on somebody that was, not poisoned. Well, poisoned, or... I hate that. This menu, again, is not intuitive. Not poisoned, but it's stunned. Stunned is the word I was looking for. I thought Fairy Powder healed your... MP. Okay, so that's the fairy tier. Okay, oh, okay. Sorry that I'm kind of like doing this in the middle of this, but seriously, I really thought that was it, but that is not the case. Okay. In any case, I can retreat back. Some of these guys go back to a normal formation. Let's move forward our fast movers and our guys that need to get experience. Again, I'm okay with Chester getting a little bit if it helps out the cause. Although I don't think that they will absolutely need this for these opponents. Okay, I need to actually focus on giving Sarah some healing items. But she now has 3 slots, so that's good. No, I'm not gonna give her the healing water. That one is precious. That one heals so much more than like the healing drop. The healing drop heals 20, and occasionally I may need that, so that's fine to actually use. Whereas the healing water, I think that heals full HP, or at least very close to it. It heals a ton. We don't need that being used right now. I don't... Sorry if my wording's a little bit off, but... Alright. Well, let's think here. So Jaha can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5. If I go here, and the priest moves to me, which they may, to attack, then Jaha can attack. If not, then I just weaken the High Priest, and that's fine. And we can use up his MP. It gives Rick some experience. Again, here to weaken and really cut off that gargoyle too, because I don't need the gargoyle attacking at the same time. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted him to do. Ooh, he's a little bit more powerful than I remember. But I can move Sarah over here, use an item. You know what, this is... If there's a time to use a healing drop, this is fine. mean, we're gonna heal majority of that HP anyway. We're only missing on like 2. Ooh! You know, that's good! Good for you, Sarah. There we go. Jaha's doing perfectly fine against these types of opponents. There we go. Okay. Not that great of a level up for him, though. But we're working, we're working. Alright, mostly doing that to create a bubble for Sarah. Alright, let's do at least some more damage to the High Priest. There we go, because Rick needs the experience too. That's fine. And this, I don't think is going to kill anything. Even if it kills the gargoyle, I'm not really that mad, because I still have more enemies to fight. And the gargoyle does a decent amount of damage. Yeah. But this is, see, it's much weaker against multiple opponents. But still good. That's still as good as a Blaze or a Freeze, too. So I'm not really complaining when it comes to that. It's when you get to the much larger groups, if you're hitting 4 enemies, it's not really doing that much. And there we go, that's what I was expecting from the High Priest. Giving me more experience. That's really what I think of it. Okay, I'm going to hide Sarah. And use a medical herb on her. She'll still get the experience, so that's good. And this is just the experience formation is what I'm basically making this. There we go. And 48 experience still, but I know that in a level or 2 that's just dropped down to 1. It just drops so quickly. I think they really scale it up. They make it a steep scale like that because it just... Nah, that's too much. That's the problem with Sorcerer 2. You can't really scale the damage of your spells as well as you could as a wizard. And being able to do about 6 points of damage guaranteed, not only for cheap, but to be able to. I should have just gone the other way. I can heal him slightly. It's really helpful. To be able to do a guaranteed 6 points of damage and be able to go, I'm not going to kill that guy. Oh, that's Blast 2. Yeah, it's an okay spell. This is where I really wish I had Aura for Sarah. That's okay. Now that he's out of the forest, we do some more damage. Good. He's not going to be able to do that again, so I'm not too worried. There we go. We'll eventually get them up their levels. So he needs a kill, and Jaha needs an attack. Keep Sarah like that. I hate leaving myself injured, because that's the way that you get yourself killed. Right there. Him out of the way. But to face those 3, it's a little bit nasty at the end, but it's not too bad. Alright, so I think I can get an attack with Jaha and a kill with Rick. Maybe not in that order, though. And sorry that I have a snack, because I'm hungry. Again, I've been kind of doing this in a marathon manner. So it's been actually a couple hours. See, another level for Sarah. That's great. And she got Blast level 2. That actually might help her getting some experience now. But, not too bad. Okay, I promise I won't have anything crunchy like that again. Apologize for that. And this runs pretty perfectly. I don't think Rick does kill, mind you. Yes, 2 defense. More defense. That's what I really need from Jaha, is more defense. Because I can work on other aspects of it. I don't see another way of weakening him right now. There's nobody that's weak enough to just... Well, no, Chester might be. Maybe? Yeah, but Rick's already going for it. That's okay. He needs to get, like 28 experience, I think it is? Yeah, 28 experience. I will... Chester, would you level up from that? No. Who would level up from that? You know what? No, I'm gonna get Rick up that level, because he needs it. Okay, do you have any healing items right now? No, you don't. Okay. I'm just going to advance so I can finish this up a little bit quicker. Wait, he's going to attack. Slade's going to get hurt bad. Yep, okay, but no kill. That's good. I just need Rick to be able to kill. That's it. Run away! And safe to put him there. There's no way this is able to reach him right now. There's too much terrain in the middle there. And all of them all those enemies suck through the terrain. Alright, Rick. I set this up for you. There you go. Fantastic. Not bad, but not great. Alright, I need to make sure that I get some healing items over to her. Oh, well, almost. Alright, now it doesn't really matter too much. I'm just going to get this battle finished. And don't worry, it's going to look like I'm going into the next battle, because I am going to go into the next battle, but I will immediately retreat away. So don't you worry, you little head. It's mostly due to the fact that I think it helps with not getting extra battles later, because you're already in the middle of another one. Alright. It's very unnecessary for that amount of damage, but that's okay. Just wanted him dead. Yeah, please, please. Ooh, he didn't even go into the forest. I don't know what's wrong with him. We might get a blast 2 on me, though, so that might actually take out a couple of guys. Unless I block it. Or cause him to heal himself. That's another option. Actually, if I do this, that might actually prevent him from doing so. Nice! Critical hit. Good job, Luke. Continue on. Still haven't given her a healing item. There we go. Item, give. Oh no, he has nothing. Nope, we're done. Alright, now he's going to heal up the orc, which is actually not too bad for it. Yeah, actually, the rest of this battle took up pretty much an entire episode. So again, apologize that this one went for a bit longer, but I really wanted this to... I really wanted my guys promoted. I wanted to use this battle efficiently. I'm gonna get some more experience. I know I can kill the High Priest and end the battle, so I'm gonna try not doing that immediately. Other times it may be advantageous, but I do want to get a level up here. Ah, that was a bad level up for him as a promoted guy. Mister, how are you doing? Yeah, that's right. You don't kill though. Not an orc. You do 3 damage. So he starts to fall off. That's okay. Yeah, those like Slade that are around. Probably kill Slade. Nope, he's gonna kill Girl. Yep. Figured that. He didn't do too bad though. Alright, let's do another sweet hero animation. Yeah. Look at that cape go too. It's fantastic. Oh, it was supposed to be the High Priest.